Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Haley. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than the last couple of videos that I've made. Today is going to be about the makeup that I do in my videos, for my videos, more specifically towards acne prone skin. Those of us who suffer with acne. I myself have suffered with acne since I was in middle school. So I've had a lot of practice with covering my acne with my makeup, unfortunately. And with this video, I just hope that I can give some helpful tips and tricks to other people who struggle with acne as well. So let's get into the video. So to start, this is what my skin usually looks like. Except maybe there's a little bit of, sometimes that it's a little bit better, sometimes that it's a little bit worse. But this is pretty average for what my skin looks like. So let's get started. So I've already washed and moisturized my face. So let's just hop into it. Okay, and I cannot see anything without my glasses on. So I have no idea if this video is even be postable because I cannot really see myself. I have no idea if the angles are good, anything like that. So the first thing that I always start with is my eyebrows, sort of. I usually just go in with some clear mascara. This is just CoverGirl clear mascara. It's actually mascara, it's not made for necessarily eyebrows, but that's what I use it for. And I use it first just to brush out my eyebrows, because I hate having like makeup, like foundation and concealer in my, like the clear lash clear mascara, clear eyebrow mascara. So that's why I do it first. So you can see that there's like a tiny bit from where I've had to go back, but I try not to, as like best that I can, not do that. So I just try to make sure you can see me. Just brush up my eyebrows like this. Thanks, truck. It's truck outside now. Thank you so much. Okay, anywho, moving on. Do the other eyebrow. Eyebrows are never, I know they say like your eyebrows are supposed to be cousins, not sisters, but my eyebrows are not even in the same family, so but it's fine. It's make it work. Just brush them out, up and out. They look a little crazy right now, but I try to do it a little bit too much because they're gonna get like pushed down by like brushes and stuff like that soon. So I just go ham on it. Can you tell I've never made a beauty video before? So next, I go in with the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer. I cannot see it. 16-hour camo concealer matte finish concealer in the shade Fair Beige. So what I do with this is I put it on all of the spots that I have. These are actually, I mean, this one is really the only like pimple that I have right now. And the rest are kind of scars at this point that are trying to heal. But they're pretty dark still. So to cover those up, I take just a little bit of the concealer, put it on all of the spots. And this just gives it like an extra layer of coverage. And then before it dries down too much, I try to just blend it out a little bit with my finger. No real brushes here. I feel like using your finger to blend things, like foundation and concealer, it just blends better. I feel like my finger like warms up the product and it blends better. So that's how I do it. Just blend, blend. And I don't blend it like super crazy, just enough that it's not like super duper harsh. I mean, it looks kind of harsh on camera, but really in person it's not too crazy. So I just do that. And then do it on the other side. I don't think This side for some reason never has that many breakouts, especially compared to the right side of my face. I have no idea why. Oh my gosh. Usually just like a couple. Okay. So now I'm just gonna blend all of these spots out. That was really loud and obnoxious, I'm sorry. And I've been struggling with acne since middle school, literally. It has never gotten better. Honestly, I feel like it's only gotten worse. So that kind of stinks, but yeah. And I don't know about anybody else that has acne, but I feel like, and this isn't necessarily how I feel about other people, like when I see other people with acne, it's just how I feel about myself. Like whenever I feel like my skin is breaking out really, really bad, I feel so insecure, and I feel like no matter how clean I am, I feel dirty still. You know what I mean? Like I could have just gotten out of the shower and like did my hair, I've got fresh clean clothes on, and I could still feel just like really dirty and gross. And I don't know, I hate that feeling, but that's how I feel. It's unfortunate, but oh well, at least we can put some makeup on it to cover it up. So for foundation, I can honestly not remember what the name of this foundation is. It's the Maybelline New York 30 Hour foundation, up to 30 hour, and 110 porcelain. I think it's the lightest one you can get. I can't remember. I know it's not the Fit Me. Maybe Superstay. I don't know if that's, I don't know. But this is what it looks like. It used to be pink. Like there wasn't a black stripe, it used to be pink. But it's pretty full coverage, with the exception of like super like dark spots. So yeah, that's why I just go in with the concealer first. And the pump is also broken on it. Oh my god, this is gonna be a terrible, terrible video. I'm so sorry, but the pump is broken on it. I wouldn't normally do this, but this is what I've been doing. Don't come for me for the sanitary reasons. That's not why I have acne, I promise. So I just take this off and I do this. That's what I do. Give myself a little mustache. And then I take this really old, also Real Techniques sculpting brush that I don't use for sculpting because it makes my foundation like super full coverage, and I just kind of do this with it. Go by my ear a little bit and down my neck. I'm so sorry if this mirror is like really in the way. I just cannot see. Maybe I should have just done a voiceover. It's kind of too late for that now. I would look a little silly. See, and now looks so much better already. It looks really dark though for some reason. I don't remember it looking this dark. Maybe, I don't know. This is as light as it gets. And in the summer shade that I use, which I think is honestly only like a 120 or a 115, the coverage on that foundation is like beautiful and amazing. And it makes me look so pretty. But I just would not, I am not that shade right now, so just do this cheek now. And I also don't put any foundation on my nose. My skin is actually really dry. So I don't put any foundation on my nose or it will like really look really cakey, and it dries it out and like cakey and crusty and like just really gross. So I can show you how I do this, what I do for it. Like if I had a big, you know, breakout on my nose, then obviously I would cover it, but right now I do not. So, and my hair drives me nuts. But my hair is so bad about like, if I put my hair in like a little ponytail or clipped it back, you would like see the indents of where I had it like clipped or pulled back. So I get stuck with doing makeup with like my hair like down and like in my way. And I also have these really small hairs up here that drive me nuts. They're always in the way. These little curly ones. Okay. I also don't put a lot of foundation on my forehead just because my forehead doesn't break out a whole lot and it's dry too, and I don't want it to look really crusty. I guess how my nose would look. I just do a little bit. Just a little bit. Blend it out carefully around my eyebrows so they don't get foundation on them. I hate having foundation on my eyebrows. That's why I try to avoid them at all costs. Because they're darker and then they just look like I need to do like a how I did my makeup in middle school one day, just so I can like show. Oh my gosh, I used to put so much foundation. Oh my god, see this driving me insane. I used to have so much foundation on my eyebrows, like I would just go like right over top of them, and I wouldn't brush it out or anything. I would just like leave it there, and it would look so nasty. Actually, no, I used to use hairspray on my eyebrows before. Like when I was in middle school, I would put hairspray because my eyebrows are kind of long and they kind of have like a weird curl to them at the end for some reason. So I would put some hairspray on like a spoolie and just, yeah, brush it out with hairspray so they would not move as much during the day. But I wouldn't do that like before, like how I do now. I would do it after, and then I would just like, not cute. I'm so out of breath. I'm 14 weeks pregnant, so I have really bad heartburn just regardless of if I'm pregnant or not, and it's so bad right now and I feel like I can't breathe. I ate ramen noodles for lunch. I put a lot of hot sauce in my ramen noodles, so I'm like spicy and out of breath. So I apologize if I'm like, but anyhow, what was I doing? Oh, my under eyes. As you can see, I also have pretty dark under eyes. I feel like the camera makes things not look as bad, but in real life they're dark. They're dark, like especially like here, and like my eyelids are really veiny. So let's cover that up now. So for that, I just use some more of my products that I've already used. I use just some more of my foundation so it's not too crazy, because this concealer is like the lightest shade and it's almost too light and it's kind of drying, so I don't like to use a whole lot of it. And then just do like a little bit. And it's also like completely different undertones as well. Like the e.l.f. Camo concealer is pinkish and the foundation is more of like a yellowy undertone, and also again with the finger, I'm blending that with my finger. Sorry. So then I always end up using enough, I have enough to just go over top of my eyelid as well. So that's what I do. And then I don't also contour, and I don't like contour my nose. My nose is like the only feature of mine that I don't hate. So for my nose, I mean, I think it's called reverse contouring, but I did it before it was cool. So I just put some foundation down like the sides of my nose while I'm blending it down. And I just will do that to both sides. See, the camera makes it look so much brighter than it is. Bring it around town. Alright. Pretty much blended. And my eyes are so, like, they already are wrinkly. And I feel like no matter what I do, I'm gonna have creases and wrinkles, so I just deal with it. I just accept it at that point. So the powder that I use, I still use Chatty Airspun. I will live and die on that hill. I think it's great. I mean, I don't know about the ingredients because it smells like baby powder, so there's probably talc in it, and that's probably not good for you, but I love it. And I just use this big, fluffy IT Cosmetics brush. I'm pretty sure this is like a contour bronzer brush. And I use it for powder, so I just go over my eyes with it. And I like really set it. I also like really powder my face because though my skin is dry before I put makeup on, after I put makeup on it's a whole different story, which I'm sure is normal for a lot of people, but then it'll get like nice and greasy and oily, and so I really set my face, and I don't want my makeup to go anywhere, and I sweat a lot too, so okay. So just some more foundation. That's a lot. I mean, put that much. Just a little bit of this. And again, with just a little bit of this concealer in these spots that doesn't really have anything. This is what I do. Put the lid back on, and then I'm gonna blend it again. I like rub my fingers together to get like dry foundation up. Okay. Also, I don't think I make like the mascara face when I do my mascara, but I definitely do when I put my like my eye makeup on like this. Not all of the eye makeup, but just like the concealer part. And then I do my little reverse contour down the side of my nose on this side. It's always so hard to blend it. And the e.l.f. concealer dries down so fast, like a record. I've never had like a face product that dries down as fast as that concealer does. And I know it's supposed to be matte, but like it literally, like you could literally set it somewhere and it like is not gonna go anywhere and blend. I feel like I've got like a little patch right here that doesn't want to blend because it sat there for like 30 seconds. Well, alright, that's as good as that's gonna get. So I just take the same fluffy IT Cosmetics brush, under this eye and this eyelid. I set my whole face, but I just do my eyes first since they will crease a little bit if I don't. Okay, so there is the eyes concealed. Now I just take the powder and put it all over my face, wherever I put foundation or concealer at. It's still the Chatty Airspun. Okay, and then for my forehead, like I said, my forehead is pretty dry. I just put a little bit in spots that I know I tend to get kind of oily at from time to time. Okay, so there's that part. Now I'm gonna go in, make myself look less dead, and do bronzer and blush. I don't use like contour really. I mean, I kind of consider bronzer contour because it kind of sculpts your face, but I don't use like a stick contour or anything. And the bronzer that I use is like 20 years old, but most people have really old makeup, okay? Like, we all have our favorites. Like, I love this bronzer, I'm not getting rid of it. It's by Nicole Miller. It's like really old. My grandma gave it to me, but she had, and it looks like this. Bronze Glow Reflect Bronze? I don't know if it was supposed to say reflect, I don't know. And then I just use this old brush from Shinx Glam? I don't know what this is. I got it from Ipsy a couple years ago, and I just use it to do both my bronzer and my blush. So I just take some, and I still make that face. I think everybody who ever did makeup like a couple years ago is always gonna go, even if they're not putting it down there. I just use it on top of my cheekbones now. See, like, this lighting is making this look so orange. Maybe it doesn't work. Blend it. And then that's blended. And then I do the same on the other side. Okay, that's driving me insane. Okay. See, like, this lighting is awful. I thought it was so good. This is where I film like most of my video parts at. And it's usually not this bad. I don't know. And then I just do like a little bit on my chin. Just because it's like really pale if I don't, and then just use whatever I have left over on that, my jaw. I don't know, I can't tell if it's just me, I don't know. And then just do that. And then some on my forehead. Just go around. And then I put more on the sides than I do across the top. Oh my gosh, that hair's driving me insane. I don't know why, like, I don't know. I don't understand that. I don't understand their purpose. And like, I don't know how to grow them out either. They just, I've had those like literally my entire life, and I don't know. They're just always there. In the way. Okay. I had to get my hair out of the way, and I can never go up to my hairline either. So. Okay, so then for my nose, for my like reverse contour, I just like dip into the bronzer like once, and then just take what's on my brush and just go over my nose. That looks crazy. This lighting is awful. And then put a tiny bit under my lip, and then that's my bronzer. My blush is also 100 years old from Nicole Miller. Oh my god, I just made a big powdery mess. And I just, yep, just do it like regular, like you would any other blush. I use the same brush though, and I just put it pretty much right on top of parts where I have bronzer. And then I also do still highlight from time to time. I always highlight my nose, but I don't always highlight the rest of my face, but I'm going to today just for videoing purposes, and just do like a full face of makeup. Like if I was going to like a wedding or filming a video, I mean, this isn't something I would do every day. I honestly, if I don't film a video or go somewhere, I don't put makeup on. So And I just use this Morphe palette. These shimmery shades are amazing. This is the 35F Fall into Frost. I don't even know if they make this palette anymore. I'm kind of ridiculous, but put a little bit there, under my brow bone, and the corner of my eye. This side. Okay. And then for my nose, all I do is a tiny dot on the tip of my nose, and then just a little bit on the bridge. Yeah, I did it way wrong, but that's how I do my nose contour, reverse contour, because I actually like my nose. And now, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm over it. I'm over it. Okay. I only have a little bit more left to go. Stop being a baby. So now, to do my eyes. This is gonna be such a stupid video. I'm probably not even gonna post this. To do my eyes, I have 3 separate size brushes. These are all MSQ. My sister-in-law got me this for Christmas a couple years ago. And then, first I take my bigger, fluffier brush, and I use this Academy of Color Nudes. It's a $5 palette from Kohl's that my mom got me for Christmas a few years ago, and I love it. And I just dip into this one a couple times, and then this one a couple times, and then tap it. And this is what I use as like my crease shade, just to get it started. And then I just put it in my crease. I blend it out. Just blend it out. I need a drink of water. I need some water. Okay, so I think I'm happy with it right now. So that's good enough for now. And then I go and do it on the other eye. I don't finish my whole eye until, I never finish the whole eye. I go back and forth between both of my eyes and do them at the same time. And then I do it on this side. I need a Tones. That's like the story of my life. I need a Tones. I feel like I say that literally several times a day, every day. He trucks, man. Rude. I need like a quiet place. I hate living in a town. I've never lived in a town before until this year. I've always lived in the middle of nowhere, and I'm not adjusting well at all. I'm so jealous of every house that I drive by when they live in the country, because town is not for me. Towns, neighborhoods, subdivisions, I like to be alone and secluded. I like to be able to go outside and not have anybody looking at me or talking to me. I don't know. I don't hate having neighbors, I just like to be alone. And be able to do whatever I want outside without feeling people are watching me. I hate being watched, it feels so weird. I say that and I'm like posting videos on the internet for people to watch me, but anywho. I have these little ones, so I go with the middle size fluffy brush, and then I'm gonna take my little palette here again and use this really dark shade right here. And I just dip into it a couple times, because this palette is really bad with fallout, but I love the colors in it. So then this one, this is pretty much just like your average smoky eye look. I don't know why I'm acting like this is something special and new. I'm just gonna put that in the outside corner and then blend it in my crease. Like so. Nothing crazy. Smoky eyes that we've all been doing for years now. I can't tell if that looks really harsh or not. But like, maybe I should save this video for when I have like a better camera, not my phone. And like, this is so boring not having any music to listen to. I don't know. Okay, and usually I don't have to do this. I don't know if I put too much or what, but I'm gonna take this fluffy brush again and just blend this darker color a little bit more because it's looking a little harsh. Okay, good enough for me. This is more about covering your acne and scars and stuff like that than it is eyeshadow. So go back in my little brush, my medium brush. Do the other eye now. Outside corner. Crease. Just sit up straight. My back's starting to hurt, and I have neighbors looking at me right now. I hope they like the show. I don't mean to sound rude. If I sound rude, I'm not trying to. Like I said, I'm having a hard time adjusting. It's a lot harder than I thought it would be, and I 0 out of 10 recommend it. Don't recommend it. However you say it. Okay, so now I'm going to take the fluffy brush again. Blend, blend, blend. I don't know if I want to attempt to do a winged eyeliner on camera or not. Because if I mess up, that's like messing up the whole video that I just made. Decisions. I don't know. We have another 30 seconds until time to decide. But then I'm going to take my tiny brush and just dip into the medium brown and then the darker brown and just go under my lower lashes just to darken it up a little bit. Just a little bit. Because I don't use eyeliner on the bottom. Because my eyes are kind of droopy. Like they're downturned a little bit. So I don't like to use actual eyeliner on that part. So now's the part I'm debating. Actually, no, I have another 10 seconds. Now I'm just gonna put a little bit of the shimmer shade that I use as like a highlight on my eyelids, just like right here. Brighten it up a little bit. And I don't cut it either, so I don't cut my crease, so, and that kind of gives it a little bit of an illusion like I do. Okay, now it's time. I'm gonna do it just for video purposes. So, for eyeliner, I use a hydro liner, like a water activated cake liner. This tiny little brush, it's from Suva Beauty. In the color Grease. It's matte. It scares me. It's still kind of wet from the last time that I used it because I put too much water. Oh my gosh. And I just freaking touched it. I'm gonna take my tiny brush from my liner. Get some on it. Like so. And then I really, this is a punny, I just wing it. But like in literal and figurative terms, I wing it. So, oh my gosh. I'm literally just going to start like that. I just do that. First things first. And then, well, I hope you can see it. I'm gonna try to scoot up. I'll do a little bit of that. This gets me closer. And then I just keep on going. I try to do like the outline of it first. Oh, you can even see it. And the thing about this is, when I first got it, and I used it a couple times, I totally didn't think about the fact that it's water activated. Like, I knew that. But I did this really stupid thing once where after I had already put it on, I sprayed my face with like a whole bunch of setting spray, and it ruined my eyeliner and like my whole makeup, and it was like all over my eyelid. And it's still kind of bad about that because my eyes are kind of hooded. So, and don't be surprised now if it does it, because it probably will. Okay. So it's on there. I don't know if I like this shape or not, but can't do anything about it now. Alright, okay. Okay, so there's that. I don't know if I trust it. If it transfers, I told you so, but I'm just gonna move on to the next eye. So. There's a freaking dog hair on it. I feel like everything in my house is covered in dog hair. As you've seen if you watch my cleaning videos. Okay, so the thing is with the second eye is I honestly, when I just do my wings, I pretty much I really do wing it. Like I just hope that they come out similar. So that's what we're gonna do now on this side. So do that. Whatever. Not ow, that like really tickles. That really tickles. It makes my eye water. If my eyes water, then it transfers. It's a problem with this eyeliner. I mean, it's beautiful eyeliner. My mom is here. Shout out to mom. She'd be here. So we're gonna have to come back in a minute and finish the video. Oh gosh. She'll understand though. I bet she's got my mom's. She do have my mom's. She here. So I'm gonna stop the video now. Okay. So it did transfer a tiny bit on like the wing parts, but I really don't care. I'm not willing to fight that battle today. This video is about more of like the face and skin than it is the wings. And I really didn't even really want to do it, but I did anyway. So I usually wait for that to dry. And while I'm waiting for it to dry, I will do my eyebrows. To do my eyebrows, I just use this Wander Beauty thing. A lot of these are old that I got from Ipsy like in the last couple of years. And I don't do a whole lot to my eyebrows since they're kind of full enough already. I just kind of go along the bottom here just to kind of give it some more definition. And then through here. It doesn't really match the color of my eyebrows really great, but it'll do. And then just kind of like along the top here in spots, just to give it more definition. I just kind of go with the flow. However it turns out on this side is what I do on that side. So see, like I just give it a little bit more definition. So I'll do this side, on the bottom, and like right here is a little. Oh my god, my hair. Right here is just like a little sparse. Go like that. just kind of go with it. I let it decide what it's gonna be like. So there's the brows. And my last step, because I don't use false eyelashes most of the time, I'm not good at putting them on, so I just don't use them, is mascara. And I use the Maybelline Lash Sensational Luscious, the waterproof black kind. It never comes off. That's not even an exaggeration. It does not come off. With micellar water, makeup wipes, nothing. That's really, I like it, but I don't like it for that reason. Because it is a pain in the butt to get off. And it just like won't. And I kind of usually will have to get it off like in the shower and let water be like on my eyes. And then kind of like have to like pull it off. And then your eyelashes come out. So that's really the only bad thing I have to say about it. So then I just do this. Oh, my back hurts. Do that, and then I go on the top side. I don't curl my lashes either. I don't have an eyelash curler. And just put mascara on. Don't really do anything special. Just regular schmegular old mascara. Okay, what do I do at the bottom? I try to make them not clumpy, but they're clumpy, so there's that eye done. I'm gonna do this eye. See, I wish I could be as comfortable like in the beginning of videos when I start them than when I do like at this point. So I feel a lot more comfortable, and I feel like most people wouldn't watch. And then for my lips, I don't usually do anything. Maybe put like a tiny bit of lipstick on, but just kind of like blotch it, or like chapstick. So yeah, that is my makeup tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a little bit different speed from my other videos, but I hope you enjoyed it. And thanks so much for watching. She started to shiver, though she did.